never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialty?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's...
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fit. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations.
Yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about. But all I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some...
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making.
Mechanical lifting device? But don't kites just use the wind to fly?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on...
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of...
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans after all. Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people...
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already... We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price.
Cool! Turns out you two and...
Toys?
You see, Miss Kuching, that does seem to be everyone's first...
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, but to me, there's so much more than that. Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to it... There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders just in the past." Poets from Liyue used kites to symbol... If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this act...
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned...
As long as you're willing to listen, I also know quite a lot about the various folk. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti.
What about something more fun?
More fun? Let me think. My grandfather told me that back when he was a boy, first, you use the thin strips of bamboo to then, you look towards the sky. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites. Cut the string and let...
Are certain designs associated with certain meat?
Well, for example, cut...
Fascinating. What else can you...
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good...
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue?
I believe so. Most of... If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on...
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is... If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring it. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within...
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
Then I'll look forward to seeing...
You bet! See you then! Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those 2 people? Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were Something's up. Paimon just has a bad feeling. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin. You go right, Paimon will go left.
Oh.
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportments...
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you...
One bears no secrets before 2 such as yourselves. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however...
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so...
You may want to hold your tongue.
Don't think that Paimon believe you just because you know her name.
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit.
Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, we'll go straight to the Millilith and have you...
Preposterous! Utterly preposterous!
Right! Tell us something that only an Adeptus...
During the last lantern rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer. The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond...
Dabbled upon one's last sojourn to your mountain.
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago?
One is simply trying to emphasize...
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from...
That might have been more detailed, but, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is...
You indeed have an agile mind.
Paimon's still curious about something. Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you just...
It is but an inevitable eventuality. Long have the mountains remained strangely idle, since with Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festival.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintance...
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sort.
So, you're...
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her...
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company. However, if you do happen to cross paths with...
Sure! Leave it to us! Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy...
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? Well, it's still pretty early. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in...
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite?
Ooh! A scissor can't swallow!
This jade chamber design is our newest.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance.
Oh, now that's Paimon's cut.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all...
Yes, they're just over there. The paper...
Wonderful! I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place...
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find
Is Gaming the guard you just met?
Yes! The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite. If you were willing to help out, then I could...
You do seem really pressed for time.
Oh, wonderful! Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even...
I never knew kites came in so many styles.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you, Scout. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this?
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just did.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Perfect, Gaming is here. Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to...
Oh, that must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. And you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you.
Huh? You know us?
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from... So, you here for Lantern Rite?
Yep, it's always so lively this time of year.
Perfect! We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't...
Order anything? Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around. Do you need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore...
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there. Wait, get behind me. I'll handle this.
Try!
Cha. Ta.
I wasn't done.
Mighty mythical beast! Many happy returns!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Seems like we really can't go out.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for delivery.
Paimon was impressed by your move stack.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the... Have you ever heard of wushu dancing? Really? Wushu dancing is... Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business But I must admit, it has nothing on the pop... I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping...
Huh? You have cute?
It's not that tired.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must...
Not really. Just yesterday I stayed up all...
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Finally, we can rest. Oops.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were...
Liyue is just too hilly. Floating up and down.
Aw. Would you like some winter melon cake?
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like...
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy. And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it to the side here.
That hit the spot.
That close of a call, huh? I've been eating winter melon cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. but each place produce. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be afraid.
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon could be in a good mood.
Need some fresh bamboo for this.
Woohoo!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim. Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency. Hey! Hey, slow down. I'm begging ya.
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
Oh, well...
Come on, spit it out!
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Wow.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets...
They're your family, not your arch...
No, it's not that. I'm just... not that good at... It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the chance, but... right now, we've got...
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight. Slow and steady wins the race.
Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
She's gone. Let's go.
Left, run! To the right and... Wow, you guys are good!
That was nothing. It was a piece of cake.
You really liked it, huh? Ooh,
As long as you don't wind up drowning.
hey, Uncle Jirgwe. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes, thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked. Anyway, you just sit down and relax, Uncle Jirgwe. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
Aw, you noticed what Paimon likes?
How long have you two known Gaming?
Oh, not long at all. We just he's just a super welcoming guy. We be...
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own. A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine. That young man has such a good head. I mean, there is...
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jirgui?
It feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern. Oh, by the way, here.
All right, then. Delivered.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? Might?
Whoa, that's way...
Don't mention it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the...
Sounds good! Paimon never says no to free food.
All right, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is he underestimating Paimon? Anyway, is Gaming's family situation? He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and
Oh, shit. Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need... You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common. Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor.
If you have the time, maybe you can say, we provide egg...
Well, I can certainly...
Wait, seriously?
Seems like... Would you like some more tea? I think there's...
No, thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf. We should see the kinds of kites they got.
All right, then. Please do let me know if you'd like more...
Only with solid practical training, reach real punches.
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence. Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two.
Starting on the elder step. Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite? And what's with that huge box next to you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology, did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical...
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what mountain shape. Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. Tianyin?
It appears time has quite flown since one... One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to... A great thought has illuminated one's mind. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one...
Huh? Wait here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff? Oh, that woman really just does whatever she wants. Hey, not you too, Traveler! Just...
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality.
Now, that sounds promising. 2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes.
20% off 4. Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? Look at the magnificent design. And the red ribbon gives...
10 boxes.
10! A nice round number, don't you think?
That is agreeable.
Of course, of course.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, madam. I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but
Perhaps you could enlighten me then.
Well, that is, of course, best...
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it.
Ah, of course. Here you go. The instruction manual is...
I can do without. Thank you. Many watchful eyes surround this place. There is no harm in bringing it back to...
Did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interaction. And you two?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like...
You are also planning to participate. One means to say, one has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise. One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests.
Oh, who will be
Shuyu, Shenhe.
Wow, that's quite a few people. Also, this is all pretty well, Xinyun, but it's not like...
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device. The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo. Never.
It sure seems like you want to...
So, will you be attending the workshop?
Huh? Wait, you've been trying...
All right then. No need to prepare the materials. Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guide to help you?
Surely you jest.
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
One calls it the floating...
She seems... Look at her walk down the street. She seems so... But anyway, that box of hers seems... not that Paimon was peeking or anything. And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside... All Paimon say is that... What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal... Totally. We should... After all, that is the